Welcome back to another episode of Current Affairs MCQs. Staying updated with current affairs is essential for success in any competitive exam. Let's discuss today's questions on recent happenings around the world. Which of the following best reflects the meaning of the term digital strike? A. A strike conducted in physical spaces with digital tools. B. A coordinated action where workers or groups protest by halting their online activities. C. A type of cyber attack aimed at disrupting government services. D. A protest involving physical demonstrations in digital platforms. Answer is option B. A digital strike is a form of protest where workers or groups organize online actions to voice their grievances, typically in response to exploitative labor practices in digital platforms. Unlike traditional strikes that involve physical work stoppages, digital strikes focus on halting online activities or organizing virtual campaigns. This form of protest has gained attention, especially in the gig economy, where workers, such as women gig workers, face low wages, insecure working conditions, and unrealistic performance targets. Under the Digital Personal Data Protection Act, DPDPA, which of the following is not protected as personal data? A. Data made publicly available by an individual or third parties. B. Data collected and stored by companies providing services in India. C. Personal information like name, address, and location history. D. Information processed by data processors such as cloud providers or credit rating agencies. Answer is option A. Digital Personal Data Protection Act, DPDPA, 2023, is a comprehensive privacy and data protection law that provides guidelines on processing, storing, and securing personal data. It recognizes the right of individuals, referred to as data principals, to protect their personal data during the processing of that data for lawful purposes. The law culminates a 7-year journey that began when the Supreme Court of India, SC, in the K.S. Puttaswamy case, ruled the right to privacy was protected under the Constitution of India in 2017. It applies to all types of data linked to an individual, including name, addresses, ID numbers and behavioral information such as location, web history and preferences. But it doesn't apply to data made publicly available by an individual or third parties. This means information that an individual has consented to share is considered protected, but not data indexed by search engines or social media sites. Stay tuned and keep preparing. Thank you.